Good morning, kindergarten friends, and to sing a good morning song to start our day, okay? So it's a repeat after me song. Ready? Hello there. How are you? It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy. We're all here together again. Awesome. Great job. Pat yourself on the back. I'm happy you're here. I was going to show you, friends, today some writing. So last time we did our writing, we read this book called, do you remember what this book was called or what it was about? It was called Growing Vegetable Soup, and it was written and illustrated by Lois Ehlert, okay? If you remember, what was really cool about Lois Ehlert and the way she liked to make her art? She liked to do what with her artwork? She likes to do collage. Everybody say collage. So she would cut and glue colored paper to make her pictures. Does anyone remember what this book told us the story of? It told us the story of how to grow your own vegetables and make your own soup. And then we wrote about it. Today is going to be kind of similar. We're going to read a book about, what does this book look like? It might be about pizza. Raise your hand if you like pizza. That is probably my second favorite food, I think. But it's up there. I love pizza. So this story is called The Pizza That We Made. And it's going to tell us about how to make a pizza. Okay? When we're done with the story, we're going to write our own version of how to make a pizza.
The Pizza That We Made by Joan Holub, illustrated by Lynn Cravath. All right, look at the cover of this book and just from the title, and what do you think that this book might be about? I think it looks like it might be three friends making some pizza. Let's read to find out. The Pizza That We Made. We are the cooks, Suzanne, Max, and Jake. This is the pizza that we will all make. This is the way that we begin. These are the things that we will add in. Okay, so what does this look like they're starting with? First, they looked in here at this book. What do you call something that gives you directions on how to cook? A recipe. Good. So they're looking at the recipe and what ingredients do they need? It looks like over here, this might be some flour. This says salt. Okay. What do you think they might be making with flour and salt? What part of the pizza? It could be the dough. Let's see. This is the flour, so soft and fine. This is the cup we fill to the line. This is the mix we stir with a spoon. This is the way we sing a fun tune. Looks like they like to sing while they're cooking. Do you ever sing or listen to music while you cook? These are our hands that mash and fold. These are our fingers that push and mold. What are they doing with their fingers in this big pile of stuff right here? What is that? Okay, this could be the dough for pizza dough. And when you make dough, it goes from the bowl like this, okay? And then it just kind of is in a big blob. But is that what a pizza looks like? The bottom of a pizza is just a big blob? No, so they're pushing it. It's called kneading it. Everybody say knead it. Knead it. That means you kind of push it like you do with Play-Doh, and then they're going to spread it out next. This is our bowl. It's just the right size. In goes the dough. It's starting to rise. So sometimes when you're cooking, friends, you put the dough in a bowl and then you have to wait and it gets bigger so you have more of it. This is the way we make the dough fly. We toss it down low. We toss it up high. What do you notice about the dough in this picture? Okay, when we looked at it in this picture, back here, did it look like it was ready to be a pizza? Not really. It kind of looked like a loaf of bread. But what about here? What's happened to the dough now? Yeah, it looks like it got all spread out into a circle. Some people, when they make pizzas, they throw it up in the air. Have you seen that before? When I make a pizza, I don't usually throw it up in the air, but I do try to spread it out to make it a circle. This is the dough we spread in the pan. What did they put on next? Sauce. This is the sauce we pour from a can. What kind of sauce goes on a pizza? Sauce made from tomatoes. So we did the dough, then we did the sauce. Let's see what goes next. These are the green things we chop, chop, chop. This is the cheese that goes on top. Look, this boy has a piece of cheese in his hand, and then he's got this thing right here. What's that? A cheese grater. That's where you make the cheese come out in little strips. Have you ever done grating cheese before? When Mrs. P was a little girl, that was my first job in the kitchen to help my grandmother cook. The first job I was allowed to have was to grate the cheese, and I grated a lot of cheese. This is the oven we use to cook. This is the window. Let's all take a look. That pizza looks yummy. This is the mess that we clean away. We wipe, we sweep, we're done. Hooray! Ooh, they made a big mess. Look, they even knocked over this chair. They have to wipe this table. Who is a messy cook? Is anyone a messy cook? Mrs. P is a messy cook. I make a big mess in the kitchen. And Mr. Palumbo, my husband, always complains that I'm too messy when I cook. Some people are very neat when they cook. I don't know how the cooks are at your house. This is the way the table is set. Where is the pizza? Is it ready yet? This is the clock. What do you think the clock's for? Yeah, it could have the timer to tell you when the pizza's done. There goes the bell. Sniff, sniff. Everybody smell the pizza. What a great smell. Here it looks like their mom's going to take the pizza out. What is this thing on her hand? It looks like a mitten. Why is she wearing a mitten right now? Yeah, we call that an oven mitt. And so that when she touches the pan from the pizza, it doesn't what? Yeah, it won't burn her hand. It protects your hand from when you're taking things out of the oven. And only the adults touch the oven, right? This is our pizza. It's ready to eat. It tastes so yummy. What a great treat. These are the crusts left on each plate. This was the pizza that we all ate. So no more pizza. It's all gone, but there's some crusts. Do you eat your crust when you eat pizza, or do you leave it on your plate? I eat it. I like to eat mine. I like to dip it in a little extra sauce and eat it. Oh, and look what this guy's doing. He's feeding the crust to who? The dog. The end. All right, and then, friends, what's really cool, at the end of this how-to book, there is a recipe and directions to make your own pizza. So it says, make your own pizza. Ask an adult for help using sharp tools or the oven. What you will need for the dough. You need warm water, dry yeast, sugar, salt, oil, and flour. Then here are our steps. Number 1, preheat the oven to 400 degrees. 2, mix yeast and water in a bowl. 3, stir in sugar, salt, and oil. 4, slowly mix in flour. 5, knead the dough. Ooh, that's that word we used again. On a lightly floured, clean surface for 2 minutes. Place dough ball in a bowl and cover. Let it rise in a warm place for 45 minutes. Ooh, that's a long time to wait for dough. With greased hands, that means you put something on your hand so the dough won't stick to you. Spread the dough to fill a lightly oiled 12-inch pizza pan. What you will need for the toppings: 3/4 cup pizza sauce, 1 cup grated mozzarella cheese, vegetables such as green peppers, tomatoes, broccoli, onions, mushrooms. You don't have to put all those vegetables on there. You can put whatever you want on your pizza. 1, spread sauce on the dough. 2, chop vegetables and put them on top of the sauce. 3, sprinkle cheese over everything. 4, bake pizza for 15 to 25 minutes or until it looks done. Enjoy!
Okay, so that's all for our lesson today, friends. We read the pizza story, and then tomorrow we're going to write our book of how to make a pizza. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.